Okay, I'll just have a quick demonstration of Git so that you can follow what I've covered in the previous lecture, in that lecture. Uh, okay, let me see. But I hope the terminal will be visible to you. Present a window. Which window do I use? Yeah, I think this one. I hope you're seeing this window. Right, so okay. This is the old. Okay, I hope you can see this terminal. So here I have basically a C file which I have compiled now. This is a square root. Just a simple C program which will compute the square root now, just to make it. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a call, but I'll not take it now. Okay, so this is just a C program which prints this. It just prints a square root. Now these are from an earlier commit. I'll remove this. I want to remove these lines now. Okay. Basically, it accepts arguments, printf square root, and returns the square root. Let's see. Let's compile it again. Gives me a usage. Let's say, okay, it should be a dot out, not square root. The binary here, I've not given a name, so it is a dot out here. 49. 7. Okay, so the program works. Very simple program. So let me initialize a Git repository here. Let me initialize a Git repository here. So now it is empty. What do I need? I also need a git ignore file. Okay, let me see what I have. So if I do git this, guess tell me there are 2 files, but okay, I already have a git ignore file in my when I practice the demo. So let me copy that. Read it here. So if you want to see what it is, see the git ignore file. It just ignores a dot out. Okay, so now if I do git status, there are 2 files, which is git ignore and square root of C. It is not tracked a dot out. Okay, because I've told it to ignore a dot out because there's a binary file and I don't want to track it. Now let me add these 2 files. If I do git status, it tells me that these 2 are there. It is there in the staging area. And now I'm ready to commit. If I get this, by default, I've configured Vim to my default editor. So these are I'm going to give some comments. Initial project state. And if I do git status, it says I'm on branch master, nothing to commit, working tree clean. So it is now clean. Now, a dot out has a problem because it says it is square root. I want to make it a dot out. Okay, because that is how I've named my binary. So let me now edit my file. So the usage, I make it a dot out. git status, that is file has been modified. Let me just compile it and see that it's not broken. A dot out. Okay, it's so let me change it again. A out. A dot out. Good. Now A dot out. I give some input 56. It gives me the square root. That is good enough. Now I'm ready to commit this. So git add. In the usage message. You can give a good description from sqrt to a dot out. To make it readable for somebody else, what I do, change the usage message, change the binary in the usage message from square root to a dot out. Right. So now if I do git status, I think the branch, I can take clean. Okay, so I've now if I do git log, I just made 2 commits. So these are the 2 commits which I'm seeing. This is the first commit, there's the second commit. Initial, the messages is also here. I can also do git log minus p. It will tell me the patch. It will tell me what is the difference. So this is the new one. B is usually the new one here. It basically showing you the difference. Okay. So this was earlier. It was sqrt. Now it has become a dot out. Changes there here that so this was the initial commit. Okay, so all these lines are added. Right. So now what happened? Am I happy with it? Yes. Currently, I'm already tracking it. I've got a git ignore. I've got my file. I've got my binary. Now, suppose I want to, like said, I want to add. Because square root is only there for negative numbers, I want to make sure that the input has to be positive. So, but I don't want to crash my production code. So I make a new branch. Neg support, neg check, let's say. Git branch neg check. Okay, I'm still on master. So neg check. I'm on neg check. I'm going to edit my code here. I've got my input here. Input less than 0. Then I want to print input error. Must be non-negative. For this, I exit with the error code of -1. Okay. I've saved it. Am I happy with it? Let me compile and see. Okay, so not showing any errors. Let me run it and see. 45 is working. If I do -45, okay. So now I'm happy with my code. So now I can stage it. So it tells me that I'm on this particular branch. Okay. I'm removing some comments, but that's not necessary. The log will show you the branch also. So added negative checking. Okay, get status. So I'm on branch negative check, nothing to commit. I've committed. Now let me go back to master. So now if I open SQRT here, what do I see? The negative checking is not there here because negative checking is in the negative checking branch. So now if I'm happy with the negative checking branch, so now I can merge. So git merge. Okay, so it has fast forwarded it. It is already merged and it has made a commit also. So it says that it is already committed, and because it has not had any conflicts. So now if I open, so the negative checking has come here. Okay, and if I want to see this thing log, I can also do git log minus p. So so this is the commit message which I gave. So these are the new lines which got added into the master branch. So this means that there's been a merge here. Okay, this is all the previous commits, and also if I do git log, I should be able to see the merge message. Okay, so I mean, like this basically shows that I merged it from two different branches. So now I'm in. I'm still in master. Now let me make a commit. Let me switch again to neg test. Let me make a new branch maybe. Okay, so I've got a new branch. Branch test. So the branch starts from here. So head is now currently in test. Okay. So now let me make the change. What will I change? I want to do it so that I get a commit. I get a conflict. So this is how it is. Now let me to deliberately make a commit. What I will do, I'll change, let's say, the usage message. Okay, should I change the usage or should I change? Okay, let me make it all caps, for example. So now let me commit. I got the new usage. Now it is all caps. So now suppose I'm happy with this. Now let me. It's still not committed, right? Okay, so let me commit it. I'm just directly going to commit without staging. Okay, adding in the staging and already committing. So I'll say changed usage to usage. So this is a change I've made. So I'm still in that branch. And branch test. Now let me check out. Master. Now let me purge it. Now I should get a conflict because the same line is there in master. And when Git is trying to merge, it will not know which one to use. Git merge test. Okay, it is automatically okay. So this is not given a conflict error. Why? Because let's see what is there in sqrt.c. Okay, so it is basically accepted this. It is basically accepted this merge. Okay, so now let me. That is because I have not changed anything here. That is why in master I have not changed. What I should have done is I should have made a change in master also. That I didn't do. Okay, so let me revert back now. We're still in master now, right? Okay. Now then okay.c. Let's make the change and let me call it usage masters. Okay. So now master is also changed now. Now let me commit this. Get this. Git. Now let me commit. The change I did. Change. Okay, this is what I changed. The master is now clean. Now, suppose I've made some change in master. Now let me go back to get out test. So let me just not make any change here. I will just touch this file. I'll just make some random edit. Usage. So now git status. Okay, it's not. Git is smart enough to see that I have not made any change in the file. So let me call it new usage. Or let me call it test usage test. Okay, so now you have a usage master and usage test. Into the usage test. So now I'm still in test. Go on to master. Which will have usage master. Now let me merge. Now I got a conflict, right? Why? Because the same line in master had something else. In test test branch I had something else. So now I have to manually fix it. It will tell me where it has failed. Okay, so I've got head here. So it says as per head, which is currently in master. It says it is usage master, and as per test, it is usage test. Which one do I want? So I have to now let me decide which one I want. Let's say I'll stick to usage master. So let me delete the head. Unnecessary lines I will delete, and then I will save. So now both has been the file has been modified. So now let me commit this. Okay, this so it gives me a message saying that you're doing a merge. All contacts fixed, but your conflicts fixed, but you're still merging. I mean, like this, I know I've fixed the one. I know that what is there in test is a different version, but here in this case, I know that this is what I want. Okay, ideally, the person who did the test and the person who worked on the test branch and the person who is working on the master branch should talk to each other and then decide. And to if it is needed that one has to be consistent, then both has to be changed. me just merge it physically, let me say. Physically, let's say merge manually. Branch master, so now let me see what is there. And so this will be the one which I've and I've changed the conflict, right? I've made it usage master. If I say git log, it told me that there is a merge which has happened here. Fine. And this is my the message which I put on the merge. And if I do git log -p, it will also show me the this is the currently this was the latest merge which has happened. Okay. So this was the previous one. Okay. This master. I'm fine here. Let me check out tests. This will still have the old one. I changed it to usage test. Okay, because this is in a different branch. Anyway, so now you got an idea of. Let me switch back to master. Of how various branches can merging of various branches can lead to a conflict, and how some of the conflicts have to be manually fixed. I mean, like it really depends on what you are doing. Okay, so this was just a demonstration. If I wanted to physically show you a merge, and you will have to, when you're collaborating with yourself or you're changing something in some branch which does not agree with your other branch, you will get into a merge conflict, and based on what is it that you desire, you will have to accordingly handle the merge. Okay. So I'm stopping the recording now.